It all began in a bustling city, where the rhythm of life was set by honking cars and hurried passersby. Anna and Katia met during their first year at university. Anna was studying philology, while Katia pursued photography. Their paths crossed by chance during an art lecture, where Katia sat sketching in the margins of her notebook. Anna noticed her, a girl with short chestnut curls and eyes that held the depth of the sea. Katia's smile was like a warm ray of sunlight breaking through clouds. The first spark ignited under the rain when they shared an umbrella, laughing over their soaked sneakers. Conversations about books, dreams, and life brought them closer. They became friends, but soon realized their feelings ran deeper. One day, strolling through a park, Katia took Anna's hand and said softly, "You're like my inspiration." Anna felt her heart skip, then race. That's how their love began, tentative but real. A year later, to celebrate their anniversary, they decided to take a trip to the sea. They chose a small coastal town where waves whispered to the shore and sunsets painted the sky in pink and gold. It was their first trip together, and both were filled with excitement. They rented a quaint seaside cottage with a wooden porch and a view of the endless water. Mornings started with coffee brewed by Katia while Anna read poetry aloud. They rented bicycles and rode along the coast, feeling the salty breeze on their faces. Katia never parted with her camera, capturing Anna against the backdrop of waves or laughing with her head tilted back. "You're my best shot," Katia would say, and Anna would blush, her eyes shining. By day, they wandered the beach, collecting seashells and building sandcastles like children. Anna shared her dreams of writing books, while Katia spoke of opening her own photo studio. They lay on the warm sand, gazing at clouds, and planned their future, traveling the world, living in a house with a garden full of roses. Sometimes they sat in silence, listening to the sea, and that silence was filled with understanding. One evening, they set up a picnic on the shore. They spread a blanket, lit lanterns, and unpacked a basket of fruit and homemade lemonade. The sunset was breathtaking, sky ablaze with orange and purple. Katia brought her guitar and played a melody she'd composed for Anna. "This is your song," she said, and Anna felt tears of joy well up. They danced barefoot on the sand under the stars, holding hands, the world existing just for them. But it wasn't all perfect. In the town, they noticed sidelong glances. Some people weren't ready to accept two girls openly holding hands. One day at a cafe, a waitress served them coldly, and a couple at the next table whispered. Anna squeezed Katia's hand. "Ignore them. We're here for us." Katia smiled. "You're right. They don't know what real love is." These moments only strengthened their bond, reminding them that their love was their power. One morning, they decided to watch the sunrise. Waking before dawn, they climbed the cliffs by the sea. The cold wind stung their skin, but they wrapped themselves in a single blanket, pressed close. As the sun rose, bathing everything in golden light, Katia whispered, "I want all our sunrises to be like this, with you." Anna replied, "They will be. I promise." In that moment, they exchanged simple braided bracelets, a symbol of their vow to stay together. The days at the sea flew by like a single moment. They rowed a boat, laughing when a wave drenched them, and learned to cook local dishes in the cottage's tiny kitchen. Each evening, they sat on the porch, listening to the sea, and talked about the future. Katia dreamed of creating a photo book of their love, while Anna wanted to dedicate a poetry collection to her. They knew challenges awaited: judgment, questions from family, but by the sea, they felt free. When it was time to leave, they stood on the shore, hand in hand. Anna picked up a smooth pebble and pressed it into Katia's palm. "This is our piece of the sea. To remember." Katia smiled. "I'll never forget." They returned to the city, but that trip became their new era, a time when their love grew stronger, brighter, like a seaside sunset. Now, years later, they're still together. That seaside vacation lives on in their hearts as a symbol of their journey, two girls who found each other and learned to love despite everything. Their love is like the waves, sometimes wild, sometimes calm, but always infinite.